So, finished the last bit of that. The last section was that sort of palm or fern, frond, whatever it is, I don't know what it was, I just kind of went freehand on it. Let me see if I can zoom that in without losing focus. Lots of hair and stuff on it. So I just went in with the backbone and then just more one side left flat, other side angled back, and the effect when you turn it is very sparkly. It's quite glittery. So the graver sharpening has been working well. Thank you to Mr. Anonymous on my YouTube channel who advised me as to oil of wintergreen on the sharpening stone. Works beautifully. So let me recap over the whole thing. So what the exercise of this was for me was to take this, just the square area, and randomly break it up into segments, and then on the fly decide what I was going to fill the segments out with. So what we started with was this type of typical stuff that you see everywhere, which really was just a bunch of curl this way, curl this way, curl this way. So I just scribed 3 of them on there and then filled in the detail as I went along. And then my flowers, which I wasn't too happy with, but everyone else seems to think is the best in the pattern. There are 2 types of matting in here. The first was done with a rotary and a 0.6 ball, and then that one is matting holding the point in the middle of the flower. That one, actually out of all of them, was the fastest to do, the least amount of work. And then of course this one was my vine leaf, or if you want to call it that, which was really just a backbone through here, another one curling around there and one coming through there. This one I think got a little bit lost. You can overdo the detail and spoil it if you're not careful. And then of course lastly was the palm fern thing, whatever it is. So the last thing to do now, I might get to it later though, is to put some sort of pattern in here down there for the, I'm calling it the lightning bolt, and then in that arc. So I'm thinking double walking leaf through here, and maybe that sort of scallopy, curly, twirly stuff running through here. Don't know, I'll get there, we'll see later how I feel about that. Okay, so I'll just grab a little bit more of this. Let's see. Gee, I put in 2 new LED lights here over the engraving table. Fantastic for working under. Also helps you get a true idea of whether your cuts are clean or not. And if you look at how the light travels over those, it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I think that's enough hand engraving for me for a while now, because I've got to start working on the CNC stuff. Yeah, quite happy with how that came up. I also spent a bit of time cleaning my workshop up, because it's starting to get difficult to find stuff. I'm not calling it a workshop, it's not a workshop, it's my engraving desk for my hobby. It's starting to feel like a damn workshop there. Alright, so the 2 lights I got, because I'm quite sure probably Victoria will want to know, were from Dick Smith, and they're 2 warm LEDs. The reason I picked a warm LED was that bright white reflects badly off of the chrome on the ball, whereas this yellowish light is a little bit easier on your eyes. And I got 2 to work at 2 different angles, so that no matter which way you angle your cut, you'll have light reflecting in it. And I've got to say that it's worked really well. Alright, so I reconfigured the desk space, got it all nice and neat again. Running with the power hone and the ultrasonic and stuff down there. And then my drawers with my transfers and images and books and everything over that side. I'm waiting on a delivery of some of that Damar varnish, because my laser is no good and the Damar varnish is cheaper than buying another laser. So I've got some of the Tom White transfers, let's hope that those work alright. Anyway, enough from me, let me go back and do some real work on the computer. Cheers. Chris out.